In today's Faceoff circle, cornbread. It's just like the old days. Just feels good saying it. Well, we're going to find out what's in them and see how they taste. Hey everyone, welcome to Food Brand Faceoff. Let's jump right into this cornbread stuff. I can't wait to eat it. Okay, here we got Dolly Parton sweet cornbread. We have Krusteaz southern cornbread and Famous Dave's original recipe cornbread and the old back in the day Jiffy mix corn muffin mix. Let's check out that serving size.
Serving size is one muffin, so Dolly Parton has 14 serving sizes per box. Krusteaz and Dave's has 12 serving sizes per box, and Jiffy has 6 serving sizes per box.
Now calories for one prepared muffin.
Dolly is 170 calories, Dave's 160, Jiffy is 90 calories, and Krusteaz is 160 calories. On a side note, Krusteaz only has dry ingredients information on their box. They do not have a prepared muffin ingredients. So let's please keep that in mind.
Total fat with saturated fat.
Famous Dave's has 12 grams of total fat, 2 of that being saturated. Dolly has 5 grams of fat, 3 of that being saturated. Jiffy has 6 grams of fat, 2.5 of that being saturated. And Krusteaz has a half a gram of total fat with 0 saturated. Once again, that's dry ingredients.
And now, cholesterol.
Dave's has 15 milligrams of cholesterol, Dolly 25 milligrams, Jiffy has 40 milligrams, and Krusteaz has 0 milligrams.
Let's look at sodium.
Dave's has 220 milligrams of sodium, Dolly 280 milligrams, Krusteaz 400 milligrams, and Jiffy has 365 milligrams of sodium.
Now, total carbs.
Krusteaz has 21 grams of carbs, Dolly 27 grams, Dave's 30 grams, and Jiffy has 28.5 grams of carbs.
Total sugars plus added sugars.
Jiffy has 8.5 grams of total sugars, with 7.5 of that being added sugars. Dave's has 15 grams of sugars, and 15 grams of that being added sugars. Dolly has 11 grams of sugar, 10 grams of that being added sugar. And Krusteaz has 4 grams of sugar, 4 of that being added sugar.
And last but not least, protein.
Jiffy has 3.5 grams of protein, Dolly 3 grams, Dave's and Krusteaz has 2 grams of protein.
Now, let's check out those ingredients.
Jiffy, Krusteaz, and Dave's all contain biofood, while Dolly has no biofood.
All have the same main ingredients.
Degermed yellow cornmeal. Now, in corn, the germ is the embryo of the plant. It contains the genetic information necessary for the plant to grow. It's also rich in nutrients. In food, the germ is removed to improve shelf life or texture. It also contains wheat flour, sugar, salt, and baking soda.
Now, let's look at that Dolly Parton cornbread.
Dolly's has thiamine mononitrate, which is a synthetic B1 vitamin. It also contains riboflavin, which is a B vitamin. Also sodium aluminum phosphate. Now, this is used as a leveling agent regarded as safe by the FDA. Research has shown you may want to avoid sodium phosphates if you have kidney disease or high blood pressure.
Okay, now let's check out Krusteaz.
Krusteaz also has the B vitamins. They have sodium acid pyrophosphate. Now, this causes baked goods to rise. It also contains buttermilk, soybean oil, and natural flavors.
Now, Jiffy brand mix.
Now, Jiffy also has the B vitamins. It contains lard, hydrogenated lard, BHT. Now, this is a synthetic antioxidant to maintain freshness. It also has tricalcium phosphate, which is a mineral, sodium acid phosphate, monocalcium phosphate. Now, these two are leveling agents to improve texture of food. Now, there are warnings that go with excessive intake of phosphates.
Last but not least, Famous Dave's.
Famous Dave's has sodium aluminum phosphate and sodium acid pyrophosphate, also monocalcium phosphate. It also carries dextrose. Now, this is identical to glucose, which is made from cornstarch. Also, xanthan gum, which is a natural gum, is a thickener and emulsifier. And silicone dioxide. Now, this is to prevent caking.
Okay, I'm finished with talking. Let's start baking this stuff up so we can eat it. Hey everybody, we are back. We are done talking about these cornbread muffins. We're going to start making them. So let's set this stove to 375. Dolly is 1 cup milk with a 1/3 cup melted butter and 1 large egg. Krusteaz is 1 cup of milk, 1/3 cup butter, 2 large eggs. Dave's is a 1/3 cup milk and a 1/3 cup water with 1 large egg. And Jiffy is a 1/3 cup milk with 1 large egg. Dolly and Krusteaz are $3.75 for 14 to 18 minutes. Dave's is $4.25 for 17 to 19 minutes. And Jiffy is 400 degrees, 15 to 20 minutes. So the first two that we're going to cook up right now, we're going to cook up the Dolly and the Krusteaz together. It's the same temperature. So we're going to melt this butter first, and we're going to come back here, and we're going to mix it up, and we're going to throw it in. So we're going to do Dolly Parton's cornbread first. You can see a lot of corn in there. A cup of milk. We have our 1/3 cup melted butter. There you go. Our 1 large eggy. So we're going to give this a mix. See how much. It's good. Wow, that looks good right there. We don't want to overmix it, of course. So we're going to do this one with Krusteaz. We're going to do the Krusteaz. Now, make a little well in there. This is powdery. This is more powderier than the Dolly Parton. Put in our 1 cup milk, 1/3 cup, and 2 eggs. It mixes good. This feels maybe a little thinner, but it's a good one. Okay, so let's pour these babies into the baking dish. This is Dolly's. This is Dolly's here. It's a little more yellow than the Krusteaz, but it's thicker too. So here's Famous Dave's. We're going to do Famous Dave's. Oh, no, not Famous Dave's. Sorry, it's Krusteaz. This is all supposed to... Okay, so there we go. We're going to put a little bit more in here. So we got enough for 12. Definitely enough for 12 out of Krusteaz. Boom! So, oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to have to get the maid to clean that up. So here we go. We are going to open up our oven. We are going to throw Dolly in there and there and oh, I hate those things. Hot. We're going to close it up and see you in 15 minutes. We got our first beep at 15 minutes. We'll see what it looks like here at 15 minutes. This is the Dolly right here. Let's try with the test here. Well, that's coming out clean. 15 minutes and that came out clean. Those are done. Okay, these are the famous, the Krusteaz. These are the Krusteaz here. Those are coming out clean. Those are done also. So next is our Jiffy mix. Looks just like Jiffy mix. A 1/3 cup milk. 1 egg. Of course, Jiffy is a cheaper one on all of them. Actually, I've seen this at for 75 cents at the 125-cent store. So we're going to put this in 400. Put that in the middle shelf. See you in... Here we go, Jiffy. Whoa, Jiffy looks done. I don't think I have to poke that with anything. That looked done. That's good. This is Famous Dave's. Looks good. Looks like all the other ones. It's fluffy. So this one's a 1/3 cup water, 1/3 cup milk, and 1 egg. It's funny, they're all different. I think that's good. 1 more sloshy slew. Okay, here we go. It's supposed to make 12 of them also. Okay, so we're going to set 425, 17 to 19 minutes. Here we go. The last one. Oh, those look good. Famous Dave's. There's a Famous Dave's muffin. Get those out of there, and we're going to go taste test these because I'm dying to eat some of them. Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Brand Face-Off Cornbread Taste Test. Which cornbread tastes the best? And all that yakking made me really hungry. Just eating cornbread. Just saying cornbread just kind of makes you, cornbread. Oh, let's get to it though. We're going to do the Dollies. And I want to tell everyone how much these things cost. Now, Dolly's was $2.87 for this. You get 14 muffins out of it. Dave's was $2.64. You get 12 muffins. Krusteaz was $2.26, 12 muffins. And Jiffy is 62 cents for 6 muffins. So, just to make that clear. But you know what? I got to tell you, I tried to take the paper off of those things. I didn't know if I was going to do the paper. They have an 8x8 recipe, a 9x9 pan recipe, and the skillet, the wrought iron pan skillet recipe. I wanted to do it in the skillet, but a couple of these didn't have directions to do it in a skillet. Jiffy was just in a muffins, just in a muffin pan. That was it. There was nothing else. So I thought, just let me stick with the muffins. I'll do that. And boy, did I have a hard time getting those papers off the muffins. I'm telling you, look at that thing. Now, Jiffy turned out good. That turned out just like a muffin. Jiffy knows how to make muffins, though, don't they? Dave's turned out good. But anyways, let's eat these things. Quit talking about it already. Let's do the Dolly. Let's cut that baby in half. Check that out. Looks good. Looks good. I think it's yellow or more corn-looking color than the other ones. There's a sweetness because this is Dolly Parton's sweet cornbread and muffin mix. So it does have a sweetness to it. But it's good. It's good. I'll take a drink here. Sorry. Okay. We are going to do Famous Dave's. That turned up a little bit bigger. Remember, I got 14 muffins out of that one. This one, I got 12 muffins. Turned out bigger. It's more airier. It's airier. This is more condensed. This is airier. Okay. Famous Dave's. Fluffier, not as sweet, of course, because it's not. This was just the original cornbread recipe. That's good. A little airier than Dolly's, and Dolly's tastes a little more cornbreadish. The corn. So let's do Krusteaz. Krusteaz. Oh, that's even more so. Fluffier. I like the fluffiness of that Krusteaz. That was good. Now, let's see. Dolly's was butter. It was all of it. It was a cup of milk, large egg, and a third cup melted butter. And this one here is third cup milk, third cup water, 1 egg. So there's no butter in that one. And Krusteaz is milk, melted butter, and 2 eggs. Anyways, that was a good 2. I like that one. That was good. Krusteaz was good. I sound like a politician. Everything's good and everything's bad. Everything's good and everything's bad. Okay, here we go. Jiffy, the old Jiffy mix. These guys know how to make a muffin, though. They do. They've been around forever. Chelsea, Michigan. That was fluffy. That was fluffier. I can say, don't talk with your mouth full, honey. 1 drinky, please. Okay. Bang, after all that. I didn't taste it. It wasn't as corny tasting. The Jiffy didn't have that corn taste like the Dolly one did. It had really a corn taste to that one. So I'm going to have to pick one of these. Dolly's I liked, but it's that sweet bready thing. I'm not a big fan of sweet bread stuff. So Dolly's we're going to set Dolly's to the side. And Jiffy knows how to make a muffin. They definitely know how to make a muffin. But it didn't taste like cornbread. It's just like a hint of cornbread in it. But, just like a hint. That was the lowest tasting cornbread corn. Boy, it fluffed up good. I mean, look at that. I fluffed up like a nice muffin. I like my stuff more well done. That's me. I like things well done. Not steak, though. Anyways, back to the muffins. So it's going to be one of these two. I like Krusteaz because it was fluffy. It tasted good. Okay. So after that last taste, I know which one's the winner, at least for my palate. So, anyways, the winner would be, I'm going to have to pick Famous Dave's. That's the one I'm going to pick. I like the Krusteaz. That was good. But Famous Dave's had a little more of the corn taste to it, but not as much of the Dolly's. And so I'm going to have to say my winner is going to have to be Famous Dave's. And I'm surprised because this doesn't have any butter in it. And I love butter. Oh, I love butter. And this has no butter in it. A third cup milk, third cup water, 1 egg. And it has, now this one doesn't have a skillet recipe to it. It just has the 8x8, 6 jumbo muffins, or 12 regular muffins. But, sorry, Dave. But I have to go Famous Dave's. That's my winner. I just want to thank everyone for watching me. 1 or 2 people. Or maybe just me playing back and watching myself. I don't know. I just want to thank everyone for watching. And see you in the next video. Thank you.